I want to tell you about when I was a kid, and I used to have all these dreams, and I would record them in my dream journal. And every once in a while, I would go back to my journals, and I would find that one of the dreams actually predicted an event that happened later in my life. I was fascinated by this, but I kind of ignored it and became an experimental psychologist with a neuroscience background. But I kept having the dreams, and I couldn't help but be very interested in the nature of time and how the unconscious mind might be getting information from the future. So I looked into the physics of things just from some reading, and I saw that Einstein described something in his special theory of relativity that he called the block universe, which says that all events that could ever happen or that ever are going to happen have already happened, and they are in this big block, and we're kind of traveling around time in this room. And the reason why we don't know about a future event is because of the way we travel through this space-time. So that was pretty interesting. And then I looked at, there are some interpretations of quantum mechanics that suggest that events in the past and events in the future collaborate to predict what's happening right now, at this exact moment. So that was fascinating. But then I found out that physicists really don't agree on all this stuff. What people do need to reckon with is that there are data from physiology and psychology experiments that myself and other scientists that I trust have obtained. And what they show is that before an emotional or exciting event happens, even if that event can't be predicted in any other way, people's physiology starts to ramp up in anticipation of that event. And when a neutral event is about to occur, even though you don't know if the next event is neutral or exciting, there's less of a ramping up of the physiology. This has been holding up in the court of scientific replication. The problem is, in terms of explaining my dreams, that this kind of physiology effect only happens on the 2 to 10 second scale. It can't explain something that happens a day or a week or a month in the future.